Hey everybody, it's Josh. Welcome to the Landlord Harassment channel. Sorry about the way I look right now. Just got done with exercise, haven't freshened up yet, haven't really started my day yet, and as you know, I'm supposed to be on a social media break, but I'm breaking my break for a few minutes here, so to speak, because something happened today that warrants it. Now, my last couple of videos about Haverkamp Properties has been about the pitbull attack that I was subject to about 2 weeks ago now. After that happened, I didn't see that woman at all. So I kind of figured that maybe the office really did talk to her. You know what I mean? Finally, like they've been supposed to do. But I no longer think that's the case because that woman and her dogs were out there again today, and she was walking them the same careless way she always does. Two grown pit bulls with one hand, barely controlling those dogs because she can't control those dogs. I've talked about that in other videos. Like, I can't even believe I have to make this video. This means that the office did not talk to this woman. Or if they did, they said the most minimalist thing possible to her to get her to think about the way she controls her dogs or whatever. Now, like I said, I've been complaining to the office about this woman and her dogs for 2 months because they lunge at people and dogs constantly, and she can't control these dogs. They absolutely drag her and lift her off her feet several times every time she walks them. The office did nothing because Brooke Farmer isn't allowing the office to do nothing. I've talked about this in other videos too. The normal ladies at the office, I believe, are decent people. I don't know what they feel about me personally. They probably don't like me much because they've probably heard some stuff about me, but they're trying to be professionals. They're trying to do their jobs, which is why every time I emailed them, all like 10 times that I emailed and called them, they were like, yes, we will talk to this woman about her dogs. But it never happens. And it never happens because Brooke Farmer, the manager who's been harassing me for a year, is stopping them from talking to this woman about her dogs to get something done about this. And the reason Brooke is doing that is because she's just trying to screw with me and make things harder for me, which she has a year-long history of doing now. When I saw those dogs today, I actually ducked into the main office. Felt like a coward for doing so. But I had two choices. Younger me would have walked by them anyway and just, gotten ready to fight or whatever. But older me doesn't really want the drama. So I had two choices. Either walk by those dogs and risk another attack, which means I would be putting myself in a position where I pretty much absolutely have to kill those dogs, or just duck into the office for a minute and, let them by, which is what I did. This is craziness. This is craziness. Brent Haverkamp needs to step in and fire Brooke Farmer. As a matter of fact, he needs to fire Vinny and Todd too, because they're in on all of this. And they need to start fresh. You can keep the normal office employees. Like, they can keep, I don't want to say their names on here because they don't have nothing to do with my beef with Brooke, so I don't want to drag them into it. But the normal office employees, there's like 2 or 3 of these younger college women, and they've always been cool to me. They've always been regular professional with me and stuff. So I don't want them, excuse me, to have to be drug into this. As a matter of fact, when I ducked into the office, the blonde one was there. And I was just kind of waiting for those dogs to walk by. And she looked at me and she said, are you okay? And I was like, I pointed outside and I said, those are those dogs that attacked me that I've been complaining to you about. She kind of got a look of guilt on, excuse me. She kind of got a look of guilt on her face for a minute. But I said, listen, I know this is not your fault. I know that piece of crap in that office back there is preventing you from doing anything about this. So I don't blame you. And so she kind of relaxed after that. But you could see the concern on her face too. She wants to do the right thing. She wants to talk to this woman about her dogs and get something done about this. But Brooke Farmer, the person that spent 9 months harassing me and trying to bully me out of my lease for no good reason, is stopping her from doing so. And the reason Brooke is stopping her from doing so is because Brooke has a problem with me and she doesn't want anybody at the office doing me any kind of favors. So this results in me being in an unsafe situation that doesn't even need to happen. I know Haverkamp management is watching this, so I'm going to look you right in the eyes, Haverkamp. I'm going to tell you this. Vinny, Todd, Brooke, whoever sees this. I don't want to hurt those dogs, and I don't want to kill those dogs. But if they attack me again and they get their teeth into me, I'm going to do everything I can to kill them. Those are pit bulls. They've proven themselves to be dangerous. That woman has proven she can't control her dogs. And you guys won't do a thing about it. But I'm going to defend myself from a dangerous animal when I get attacked. I don't want this. I'm not out here looking for this. But that's what I'll do. Brent Haverkamp, calling you out again. Not calling you out, but asking you, step in. Fire Brooke. She does not belong in the landlord business. Fire Vinny and Todd too, because they're knowingly covering for her. You need some new management. I shouldn't have to worry about getting attacked every time I go out there because Brooke has some personal issue with me and I don't even know what I even did to this girl. I barely even knew she existed before she became a manager and decided to start screwing with me. But something needs to be done here. I'll end it with that.